Hello student, I am Hemant sir. I am welcoming you in our online study channel. आज हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं हमारा नेक्स्ट सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्री। ट्रिग्नोमेट्री हम स्टार्ट किए हुए थे, है ना। सो ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में अभी तक हमने सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम किया था और इसके पहले हमने देखे थे द वैल्यूज ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशोज एट डिफरेंट एंगल्स। ओके, so now we will solve the third solved problem which is given in your textbook page number 110, that means 110. The third problem says in right angle triangle ABC we have right angled triangle, that means one of the angle of the triangle is 90 degree. This is the right angle triangle. In right angle triangle we have angle C is 90 degrees. So angle C, it is given as right angle triangle ABC and angle C equals to 90 degree. That means this angle is of C. Okay, and angle C is of 90 degree and AC. So suppose it is A, it is B and it is C. And it is given as AC is 3 and BC is 4 and BC is 4 here. That means we have the values of measure of two sides only. Then we have to calculate the measure of third side by using Pythagoras theorem, because Pythagoras theorem can be applied on right angled triangle. Then find the ratios of. The question says find the ratios of sin A, comma sin B, comma cos A and cos B. All these four ratios we have to calculate by using this information. Okay, any more examples, information? No. So we have to first calculate the value of AB which is hypotenuse. So solution. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, so we have to write the information first. What is given? It is the right angle triangle ABC, where angle C is of 90 degree, and the measure of AC equals to, we have 3, and the measure of BC we have 4. Okay, so we have to find all these values. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, we have AB square equal to AB, that means hypotenuse square. What is Pythagoras theorem? It says the square of hypotenuse is always equals to the sum of square of other two sides. That means AB square equals to AC square plus BC square. It is the Pythagoras theorem. Here we have the square of hypotenuse is equals to the sum of square of other two sides. So AB square equals to, what is AC? AC we have 3, so we have to write square of 3, plus what is BC? It is 4, so we have to write square of 4. So AB square equals to square of 3 is 9 plus square of 4 is 16. So 16 plus 9 is 25. So we have to write AB square equals to 25. So what is 25? It is square of 5. So we have to write AB square equals to 5 square. Square and square will get cancelled. So AB equals to 5. So we got AB equals to 5. So we got the measure of all three sides. So we can write this easily. Okay. So ratios for sine A. Sine A. So it is a tricky part I am writing here. What is the tricky part? Tricky part is OAO divided by HHA. So sine A, that means for this angle, this is the opposite side. This is opposite side. So sine theta equals to be opposite divided by hypotenuse. So here we have to write opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So what is opposite side for angle A? It is BC. So we have to write BC divided by hypotenuse is AC. So what is BC? It is 4. So we have to write 4 divided by hypotenuse, that is AB is 5. So this is the answer. Then for sine B. For sine B, that means this angle. So for this angle, this is the opposite side. So we have to write opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So for this angle, opposite side will be AC. So we have to write AC divided by AB. Hypotenuse is AB, AB. So AC is 3. So we have to write 3 divided by hypotenuse AB is 5. So 3 divided by 5. Now for cos A. Cos A. What is cos theta? It is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent side for angle A. So for angle A, adjacent side will be AC. So we have to write AC divided by hypotenuse is AB. The measure of AC is 3. So we have to write 3 divided by hypotenuse is 5. Then we have to calculate value for ratio cos B. Again, cos theta equals to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So for angle B, here we have angle B. So for angle B, adjacent side will be CB or BC. So we have to write BC divided by hypotenuse is 10, that is AB. So we have to write AB. So what is BC? BC is 4. The measure of side BC is 4 divided by AB. AB, that is hypotenuse. So the measure of hypotenuse is 5. So we have to write 5. So here we have all the 4 answers. Okay. So likewise, you can solve any problems which are given based on it. So there is some problem which are given in your textbook practice set 8.2. They are depends on such problems. Okay. So if you want to write, you can write or take a screenshot. So we have to write one more ratio for tan B. So we have to write one more ratio for tan B. So I am writing here. Okay. So tan B. So what is tan theta? Tan theta is opposite side divided by adjacent side. So opposite side divided by adjacent side. So for angle B, opposite side will be AC. So we have to write AC divided by adjacent side is BC. So what is AC? AC is 3 divided by BC is 4. So 4. This is the answer. And this is the question of example number 3, which is given in page number 110, that is 110. So now you can write the complete solution. Okay. So write down. So now we will solve the solved problem 4, which is given in your textbook, page number 110. So we are going to solve the solved question number 4. It says it has the right angle triangle PQR, where angle Q is of 90 degree and angle R is theta, and it is given if PQ divided by PR is 5 divided by 30, then calculate the value for cos theta and tan theta. So we have to calculate the value for the ratio cos theta and tan theta. Okay. So the information given as solution: in right angle triangle PQR, angle Q equals to 90 degree and angle R equals to theta, and given as sin theta equals to PQ divided by PR, and which is equals to 5 divided by 13. Okay, so we know again the tricky part, it is OAO divided by HHA. Sin theta equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So we know sin theta equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse, and opposite side for this angle is PQ divided by hypotenuse is PR, and which is equals to 5 divided by 13. That means this is 5 and this one is 13. Now we have to calculate value for QR by using Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, we can write PR square equals to PQ square plus QR square. So we have to calculate value for QR. That means we have to transfer this to another side. So we can write QR square equals to PR square minus PQ square. So QR square equals to, what is PR? PR is 13. So we have to write square of 13 minus, what is PQ? PQ is 5. So we have to write square of 5. So QR square equals to, what is square of 13 is 169 minus square of 5 is 25. So QR square equals to 9 minus 5 is 4, 6 minus 2 is 4, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So we have 144. What is 144? It is QR square equals to 144 is square of 12. So square and square will get cancelled. So we got QR equals to 12. That means QR equals to, we have 12 now. So we got the measure of all the sides. So we can easily calculate cos theta and tan theta. So we are going to solve here. Okay. So cos theta. Cos theta equals to, what is cos theta? It is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So we can write little below. It is cos theta equals to, what is cos theta? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side is QR. So it is QR divided by hypotenuse is PR. Okay. So what is QR? It is 12. So 12 divided by 13 will be answer. It is 13. Now for tan theta. Tan theta. What is tan theta? It is opposite divided by adjacent. So opposite side divided by adjacent side. So tan theta equals, what is opposite side for angle theta is PQ. So we have to write PQ divided by adjacent side for angle theta is QR. So QR. So what is PQ? PQ is 5 divided by QR is 12. So this is the answer. So we got cos theta equals to 12 divided by 13 and tan theta equals to 5 divided by 12 is the answer. Okay. So see, really these are the very simple questions that you have to follow the instruction to calculate the measure of the another side. You can use Pythagoras theorem here, and this tricky part will help you to understand all the formulas of 6 ratios, that is cos theta, tan theta, sin theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. Okay. So if you want to write, you can write from here. So now we have the homework. So in practice set 8.2, find the values of second question, third question. If sin theta equals to, it is given as 4 by 5, then you have to calculate the value for cos theta. So you have to solve like this only. Then fourth question, if cos theta equals to 15 divided by 17, then you have to calculate the value for sin theta. So again you have to apply the same procedure. Okay. So here we have completed our exercise 8.2. Okay. So these two questions are homework for you, and the whole problem set 8 आपको सारे के सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके देखना है. अगर सॉल्व नहीं होते हैं, सो यू कैन कॉल मी बिटवीन 4 to 6 PM इन द इवनिंग. देन अगर आपसे सॉल्व नहीं हो रहे, देन वी विल सॉल्व और वी विल मेक वन मोर वीडियो फॉर देम आल्सो. ओके. सो हियर वी हैव कंप्लीटेड आवर ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक पार्ट ऑफ योर मैथमेटिक्स. ओके. सो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में न्यू चैप्टर के साथ. तो आज के लिए इतना ही. बाय.